Hi there, it's Lori, and I went to my notebook again to find something funny. Oh, I forgot to change glasses. Yes, I need my computer glasses for glare. Or rather, less glare. And I can see the computer better. Anyway, I want to give you the advice that was given to me by a student who I never would have expected this to come from. This student was fairly quiet. And liked drawing maps and stuff for RPG games, Dungeons and Dragons, that type of game. This is his advice. Listen to Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones, and hippies rule. Peace. There you go. That's from what's on the front of this notebook. 2007. Advice from 2007. Still good advice. There you go. So enjoy that advice. And some of you might be cringing like, ew, I would never listen to that. And it was funny because I was uptight then, so I probably didn't really listen to that either. Well, Rolling Stones I definitely did, but my dad loved Led Zeppelin, so I heard plenty of Led Zeppelin when I was growing up. But again, I was kind of, I know you all think it's funny. I was really uptight in high school. I was. Which is why I was voted most likely to be a nun, for those of you who are new to me. And if you've watched any of my content, you're currently laughing because it's funny. And then I was a pastor's wife. That's a whole thing too. But that's part of why I say the goodbye I say. I'm going to start with, what did I buy now? You're not going to believe this. So you already saw one set. An interchangeable set of knitting needles. Because I figured I needed more than just the DPNs, the double pointed needles that I had shown you the other day. So I am all set and basically have no excuses except that I genuinely have, I have to get 2 Stitcherhood blankets done. One of them might, like, look, I've already made this much progress. I've only worked on this today. So I'm almost done with the next row squares. So, and I just pulled a stitch. So let me put a stitch marker in there. Stitch holder in this case. So yeah, I'm cruising now that I'm going with my own pattern, and it's a 12mm hook. This is Prim, right? Or is this? No, these are Clover. So I'm flying along. I forgot to mention that these beads that I put on the shawl, I thought I used so many, but I really didn't. It was full and now it's to there. But I've got lots of them, and I had another color too if I didn't like that one. So these are more white and these are more cream. Or ivory maybe. Anyway. Enter Armchair Chef Lori's birthday thing. I'm serious about that. We'll come back to the advice. We'll end with the advice from my student. Again, from 2007. And yes, knitting's on the horizon. And this set goes from, what's the smallest? 3mm to 10mm. So that should give me a lot of options there to play with. And then I have those little straight ones. Anyway, I'm going to sneeze. I paused so I wouldn't have to edit. All right. Shout outs. Okay. I missed some big ones. Mama G Gear and the Rusty Blades. What the heck was I thinking? I missed them. I missed another one. Oh, Yes Michelle. I think it's Yes Michelle Crochets, but it might be just Yes Michelle. I like her channel. It's a lot of good advice. Okay. And again, I know it was a lot of things. I'm doing a major push for my first month because my first members, I believe, started March 25th. So through April 24th, if you join, even at the 99-cent level, if you become a member, even if it's only for the month, that's fine. Whatever you need to do. I would love to get as many members as I can this first month. It's why I haven't given any free ones away, because I want to focus on, like, anybody that's a member this first month will get a little thank you from me. And I just found the pattern that I want to use to make the thing that I want to make that is very tiny. And so, yes, doesn't matter where you live in the world, as long as you can receive mail, I can send you mail. I went and got a whole bunch of stamps today. Look at them. So I'm ready to go. I need them for Stitcherhood anyway too. So, but please join. Again, even if it's just for this month, just for my first month thing, that's fine. Now, those of you that stick around long term, when you hit 6 months, you'll get a member pack. Depending on your level, will be what goes in that member pack. But I really appreciate all of you that have already joined, and joined before I even said that you would get the thing that I said you would get. I'm hoping to do a members live next week. Hopefully. I need to make sure I'm scheduling around Camille's Creations. Always going to shout her out. Oh, I haven't gotten to my non-crochet shout outs. I'm going to make sure I shout out all the people that I shouted out yesterday. They'll be in the description box. But up at the top, I'm going to move the people that I've mentioned so far. Mama G Gear, the Rusty Blades, and yes, Michelle. I know there's more, but I'll just, as I think of them, again, I'll be adding more. Plus, my members will start getting their links dropped as a perk of being a member. Anytime I'm live, their links will get dropped. I may do a monthly post, like where I do each of the members, if they have channels, and then a shout out for the ones that are just members, because they're members for fun. Anyway, my non-crochet channels that I watch, Izzy Pop 3. Again, she uses AI and does the coolest cat. The cats are the people. AI animation. And kind of does AI music. And then she just talks about life. She's been through some stuff. So go check her out and support her. And then, of course, Scully Pop, who he's an author, and he tells stories on his channel. He does mashups of different books, like Alice in Wonderland, and what did he do recently? Alice in Wonderland, and I can't remember the mashup. That's silly. I can't think of it. But he did Grease and Back to the Future. No, Grease and the Breakfast Club. That's what it was. And it was that the Breakfast Club did this time travel thing back to the era of Grease. I mean, he comes up with very creative stories. Very fun to watch. Very fun to listen to. He's very friendly, and he loves supporting crochet channels in particular. So, big shout out to him. And then, of course, this one is not going to be everyone's taste. I'll be upfront with you. Check it out if you're interested. But if you're not interested, please don't even bother to go over there. I'm being totally serious. Linda Saxida mentioned him, that she watches him too. He's my main news source. His name is Dave Neal, Neal, and his channel started with pop culture, specifically the show The Bachelor, and it has shifted into so much pop culture is embedded in news right now. So it's kind of news and kind of what's going on in the world and all that. He's a stand-up comedian. That was his job before. That was his dream job, I guess we'll call it. And he has a 1-year-old. No. He's 1 in May, so he's almost 1. He's got a almost 1-year-old son. And anyway, he's very progressive. He's not Democrat or Republican, and he's not a both sides kind of. He will evaluate things from both sides, but he's not He's not going to shy away from his opinion. That is why I'm saying, if you know you don't want to hear anything political, please don't even go look at his channel, okay? Because I'm just telling you, people who I watch, if that sounds interesting to you, an interesting cross between politics, world events, and pop culture, and stand-up comedy periodically, I very much enjoy his show and his podcast. But again, only go over there if that sounds interesting to you. Please don't even go over there. Oh, if you're not interested. Let me go back. I knew there was a big one on my crochet channels that I meant to write down. See, if I just wrote it down, Fiberfloozy Jill. It's silly that I didn't think of her the other day. So we got Mama G Gear, the Rusty Blades, Yes Michelle, and Fiberfloozy Jill. Please go check all of them out. And then my non crochet channels, different form of art. A lot of that AI stuff with both channels, Izzy Pop 3, the number 3, and Scully Pop. Scully, I think, is his last name. But anyway, he's an author, like I said. And he is a caregiver for his disabled son, from what I understand. I don't know level of disability or anything like that. I don't know details. And then for those of you who are interested, that's what she said. There you go. Dave Neal. They'll all be linked. Again, I wanted to really give the disclaimer with Dave Neal. Don't even check him out if you're not interested in that. Because I know some of you genuinely do not want to listen to any of that. And I am okay with that. Okay? I'm just telling you who I watch. Because I find him fascinating, because I do feel like he's very level-headed. Because regular news kind of drives me crazy. But that's a whole different thing. And I can only handle so much regular news. The world is a scary place right now. So, with all of that said, thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs from me, Ma. Potato Head. Hugs from me. Whatever kind of hug you need. And I really hope to see you again. Join if you're interested. All levels of members for this first month through April 24th. You have to sign up by April 24th. And I don't know April 24th where, because obviously it turns to April 25th way before us here in the US if you're in Australia. But I assume it's somewhere in the US is April 24th deadline for like how I'm looking at the first month. So I'm not sure when they officially counted my start time. I don't know how it's calculated. Anyway, it really would mean a lot to me. And I would love to send out these little member packs. Thank you. Thank you for being a first month member. And again, if you stick around, great. And you can get member packs later. Different levels will have different member packs, if that makes sense. All right. And I already said everything else. I really appreciate you all. I apologize that I haven't been very organized. I have been having a migraine for about 3 days. So today is not a whole heck of a lot better, but I did get three more members, and I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping that tonight, because you'll see this on Sunday, tonight that Camilla offline, which is funny because it's online, but I'm hoping that we can work it out and she can be live with me during my normal live time. And so if you don't know her, subscribe to her. I will add her to the list because she's a new channel. So let's help her get some members as well. All right. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon. I forgot to repeat the advice from 2007. Listen to Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones, and hippies rule. There you go. All right. Bye for real.